Hello my sweet friends and welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Rebecca. I am 25 years old and I live in North Carolina. We are going to be trying something a little bit different today. It is Monday morning and I thought we would do a little evening in my life, a 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5, if you will. I do want to preface though, it's technically going to be like my 4:30 to 9. I only get a half hour lunch, so I work 8 to 4:30, so a little bit nuanced, but the same in the grand scheme of things. I just think a nice, realistic evening in the life of someone who works full-time, is trying to exercise, is in school, and is also planning a wedding and just trying to do all the normal things. My life is not super exciting, but I don't know, maybe you'll enjoy it. All that said, it is 7:55, so I need to head inside, but I will catch up with you in several hours. And just like that, I am back, and while that was just seconds for you, I promise that could not have been a longer 8 hours for me. It was actually quite horrendous. Anyways, it is 4:34. As you can see, I'm in a different outfit than I just was. That is because I changed into all of my workout gear at work in the work bathroom. Really over explaining this, mainly because I just don't like lugging a bunch of bags into the workout place. I'd rather lug a lot of crap into work than the workout studio, because I don't know, the lockers are just kind of small and stuff. But that said, I'm going to get ready and hit the road. It's gonna take probably 25-ish to 30 minutes to get to the workout studio, and typically during my commutes I have started listening to an audiobook. I am currently listening to The Assassin's Blade. This is a reread for me. I read Throne of Glass the first time last year and I have genuinely not been the same since, and I've just missed the world and the characters so much, so I decided I would experience the series again through audiobooks. That way I can also just read other books at night before I go to bed. So I'm going to do that and chat when we get to the workout studio.
Selena and Ansel knew their little escapade with the Asterian horses would have consequences.
Alright, it is now 5 o'clock. This is probably the most unhealthy part of my day. I have about 20 minutes to kill before I go inside and start stretching, so I typically just sit here and doom scroll or text people back while I continue listening to my audiobook. So yeah, this is kind of like my rot time.
For a conquest well made. She let out a long sigh from her nose.
It is 6:30. I just got back from my workout and it is time to sit down and enjoy the meal that my little personal chef has prepared for me today. Teriyaki salmon and broccoli. Thank you so much. It is 7 o'clock, which means it is time for school. I think I mentioned earlier, this is my first day of my first course for the spring. So I'm gonna start with just updating my planner and making my to-do list, and then I will probably start the first couple lectures. So this is my snack of choice. My mom picked these up for me when she went to Disney in December. So this is a fun little pregame. just shy of 9 o'clock. I wrapped up my school for the evening around 8:45. I finished listening to all of the lecture videos. Luckily, this class, they're anywhere from like 9 to 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. And I did my intro discussion post, which at this point I should just copy and paste that into a Word document and use it for every class, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'll just have a quiz, discussion post, and writing assignment the rest of the week. The hard part is going to be, we have like 2 trips during this class, so coordinating school during those is going to be a little bit more difficult, but I'm feeling pretty good about school, feeling pretty gross personally, so let's go shower and get cozy in our PJs. All right, now that all my major self-care, personal hygiene things are done, figured I could talk you through my little routine that I keep in my nightstand. It is 9:25, by the way. I will say this does take me typically 30 minutes every day, just about. That's kind of just what my average routine clocks in at. One thing that I've tried to really prioritize is my nail care. I bit my nails the majority of my life, like probably well into post grad, like truly to a couple years ago. And they've always just been very small and brittle. So I've been trying to keep up my habit of putting on the Olive & June nail strengthener every night, and then I also have a vitamin E oil. This one's from Sally Hansen, and I could just kind of put this like all around my cuticle, and they look truly horrendous right now because I have been feeling particularly anxious, I would say, the last week or so, and that is the first place that it shows. So I really want to get these back into good shape. I do this just about every day, and then I've become a lot more habitual about using hand lotion as well. There's one from L'Occitane, is that how you say it? It's like their almond one. It's specifically for like nail and cuticle health, and that one's become my favorite. I keep that on me majority of the time, and I just rub it in, give it a nice little massage. I have also been using this peppermint foot mask that my mom gave me around Christmas time. Not gonna show you how I put that on for obvious reasons. But this has been a nice sort of like, it's like one of those moments where you're like, it's the little things in life, you know? Last sort of self-care thingy that I do every night is Laneige lip sleeping mask that my friend Cindy gave me, and I typically put this on like right before I go to bed, but we can put it on now just for funsies. It is 9:30 on the dot. I'm so good. I also realized right before I got into the shower that I said this was going to be my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. And it's obviously well on to 10 o'clock, but it's just a weekday evening in my life. So yeah, typically at this point I will read a book until I go to bed, which is at about 10 o'clock. If that was the most boring and mundane like 10 to 15 minutes of your life, I apologize. That is just how life is sometimes. If this is what your weekday evenings look like, I just want you to know that I see you. It can be difficult when you feel like your evenings are just stacked with things that you need to do, or when you're trying to do all the things you feel like you're supposed to do, like work out and eat a healthy dinner and do this, that, and the other. It's difficult. I will say, like, I personally don't do a lot during the week when it comes to socializing. Just know that I feel the struggle of balance, and I'm not perfect, and if anybody's perfect at it, then let me know how you do it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a slice of real life. Thank you so much for spending the evening with me. I'm really looking forward to our next weekend together. I don't know if I'll make another video like this anytime soon. This was really kind of out of the norm for me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon. Bye.